that work in biological lab are exposed to various types of hazards, especially the risk of being infected by microbes. The risk may be reduced by implementing biosafety. So what is biosafety? Biosafety is the discipline concerned with the safe handling and containment of infectious microorganisms and hazardous biological materials. It is important to reduce the exposure of lab personnel, public, and environment from potential biohazards. There are 4 levels of biosafety and classified based on the agents or organisms being studied or worked on in a specific laboratory. Biosafety levels can be represented by this color spectrum. It is important to know biosafety levels to facilitate the regulation of appropriate work procedures and apply proper control measures based on the level of the risks that are involved. Now let us discuss each biosafety level individually. Biosafety Level 1 or BSL1 is the lowest level that only handles the lowest risk of microbes which cause little to no danger to humans. E. coli is the example of microbe that is handled in this lab. Standard microbiology practices with no unique equipment or design features are required for this lab. Biosafety Level 2 or BSL2 is the moderate level that handles modest risk of microbes which can induce disease to humans. Staphylococcus aureus is the example of microbe that is handled in this lab. This lab is required standard microbiology practices with additional precautions. Biosafety Level 3 or BSL3 is work on microbes that are potentially transmitted via aerosol, which are considered as lethal risk microbes which can induce dangerous disease to humans. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is the example of microbe that is handled in this lab. This lab is required standard microbiology practices with special lab design for easy decontamination. Biosafety Level 4 or BSL4 is work on microbes that have high risk of aerosol transmission, which are considered as life-threatening microbes which can lead to deadly infection. The Ebola virus is the example microbe that is handled in this lab. This lab is required all BSL3 design with very strict lab practices, and the structure should be located within isolated areas. In summary, the implementation of biosafety is important to ensure a safe lab environment. By knowing biosafety levels, we can properly practice the control measures of a particular lab to reduce the risk of infection.